I went from working out 4 times per week to 5 times per week and I got completely exhausted. But it wasn't just an extra day, it was everything else. If you know me in real life, you know that I'm always a physically active person. I play volleyball through my entire college. I ran to lose 7 kilograms during my freshman year. I constantly go into gym classes, playing ultimate frisbee, do rock climbing, and yada yada yada. However, what has changed? Wow, I'm training for a full marathon, seriously. Previously, I kept going to the kickboxing gym 3 to 4 times per week. Just go there brainlessly, throw myself out there, and listen to whatever my coach is telling me to do. And then I will add one more fun activity at the end of the week, like rock climbing or play frisbee, as a good way to hang out with my friends. So it doesn't feel very exhausting. It felt super fun, super exciting. But now, I'm training for a full marathon. And seriously, that training involves all different types of formatting, like which day you need to run, which day you need to do weight training. You also need to be on top of your training, do meal prep, planning out your routes, executing your intense workouts. So now you might realize that it's not only the physical intensity, it's a lot of mental load too. It's a new kind of exhaustion. I honestly was a bit burned out a couple weeks ago, and then I realized that I had to sustain this for another month, not just pushing through. So today I want to share a couple of tips with you guys of how do I get recovered from my high intensity workouts mentally and physically, and I hope you find them helpful. And without further ado, let's go. Well, rule number 1, non-negotiable, is to sleep. Sleep is my recovery fuel, and sleep isn't just a rest, it's your brain's daily reset. While you're sleeping, your brain's cleanup system just ramps up. It helps you to flush out the metabolic waste so you wake up feeling refreshed and clear. And our body uses sleep to relax muscles, to support our immune system, to reduce stress reactivities, and restore brain control functions. So if you want a sharper mind, a healthier body, sleep is definitely the non-negotiable. But sometimes, you don't have enough time to sleep. So that brings to my tip number 2, do a little bit of micro rest. Sometimes during the day, I would feel super exhausted, my brain's clumsy, I don't have any energy to do anything. So I will just help myself to quickly recharge without actually going to the bed, like taking 20 minutes power nap or just closing my eyes when I'm on the subway to cut off any other outside stimulation as much as possible, to just give my mind a little break and rest time. You don't need to fall asleep during the 20 minutes or your subway ride. It's just a way for your body and brain to calm down and not react to whatever stimulation that might get you more exhausted. The key is to cut off your digital devices. When you feel extremely exhausted, intentionally leave your phone away and tell yourself that you need to rest, not relax as doom scrolling. And one of my favorite ways of recharging except the power nap is to go to the nature, go get some fresh air. Last year, my friend and I visited a beautiful waterfall in Seattle. We found a spot near the river where we can hear the waterfall running in the background and also feel the delightful breeze. And I just lay down on one of the biggest rocks and took a fat nap from here. That was the most peaceful and recharging moment from last year. If you live in the big cities like New York, there's not a lot of access to the nature. You can always go out for a walk, find a park to sit down, or just go to the riverside and take a walk from here. Those things would help you to detach from what you are doing and give you a little mental break. Tip number 4, for those people who have a very intense training schedule, maybe try to space them out. I used to spend a lot of time in the gym doing 1 hour of weight training and another 45 minutes of running. However, I quickly realized that it caused a lot of mental burden from doing this. It is a large chunk of time that I had to plan out from my daily schedule. And it is a lot, to be honest, but I don't want to get burned out. I don't want to feel like, oh, I hate doing all of this stuff. Why do I have to do this? I want my activities and workouts to feel as fun as possible, as nourishing as possible, so I decide to space out my workouts. Let's say in today's agenda, if I have 2 items, I will intentionally do the run as an easy lunch break and then hit the gym later that day. Or you can just easily spread out your 4-day work schedule into a 6-day schedule and just do one little thing per day. Last but not least is to listen to your body. Sometimes we're not lazy, we just work way too hard. especially with a woman. You know, this PMS is a thing, okay? Those days before your period, you'd be like, oh my god, I'm so depressed, my life sucks, everything sucks, why everyone's doing better than me, I'm ugly, yada yada yada. And I want to say, stop, alright? We've been working hard and we deserve a little bit of break. We are on the same page. When those moments happen, you might just want to take it as a good signal of your body saying, hey, I need a little rest. Go eat something that you're always craving for after a heavy workout, and maybe just rotting before and during your period time, and getting that dessert you've been wanting to eat for a while. Listening to our body and learning how to get along with them is definitely an important part as resting. I spent a little bit of time of adjusting my rhythm and my body, and now I'm feeling more mentally relaxed and physically stronger. I am so ready to hit the road and for my race day. Actually, this is a little reminder that rest isn't what you do when training is over. Rest is what lets you keep going. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you find this video helpful, and I will see you next one. Bye!